Chapter 1: Questioning Society's Definition of Sanity. What if society's definition of sanity is actually a symptom of a much larger, systemic illness? This is a question that may seem outlandish, but it's one that merits exploration. Consider this: what if the so-called mad are not the ones who are truly ill, but rather, they are the ones responding to the sickness of the society that surrounds them? Chapter 2: The Case of Mary. Take the case of Mary. Mary was a bright, promising young woman with a zest for life. She was full of creativity and had a unique way of looking at the world. But as she grew older, the world began to tell her that she was different. That her vibrant imagination was a symptom of a mental disorder. That her unique worldview was not a gift, but a disease to be cured. They called it schizophrenia. They tried to dull her imagination with medication. They tried to cure her with therapy. But Mary wasn't sick. The society that couldn't accept her uniqueness was the one that was truly ill. Chapter 3: Challenging Society's Perception. While Mary's story is just one example, it's a powerful illustration of how society's perception of sanity can be misguided. The mad are often those who dare to think differently, to see the world in a unique way. They are the ones who challenge the status quo, who refuse to conform to societal norms. But instead of celebrating these unique individuals, society labels them as mentally ill. It tries to cure them, to make them normal. But what is normal, really? Is it simply a reflection of the majority? If so, does that mean that those who dare to be different are inherently insane? Chapter 4: Rethinking Perceptions of Mental Health. This perception of sanity is not only misguided, it's harmful. It stigmatizes those who dare to be different, who dare to challenge the status quo. It perpetuates a cycle of misunderstanding and discrimination, preventing these unique individuals from reaching their full potential. It's time to challenge this perception. It's time to recognize that sanity is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's time to celebrate uniqueness, to embrace diversity of thought. So, challenge the norm. Embrace the mad. Recognize that sanity is not a fixed concept, but a fluid one that changes with society's evolving understanding of the world. Chapter 5: Society's Need for Healing. Because perhaps the mad are not the ones who are truly ill. Perhaps it's society that needs to be cured. And perhaps, by rethinking our perceptions of mental health, we can start to heal.